Hey everybody, welcome in, it's Nova here. We are back to continue the journey from this war of mine. We're gonna be continuing on with our friends from yesterday. We're gonna see if we can finish. If things go well, I might be able to finish this campaign today. These are kind of lengthy. They take several hours each to play. But the beginning part is always the longest, so we might be able to get through this next part a little bit faster. We will have to see based on what happens. Just make sure we're good. Alright, we're gonna hit continue here, and we're gonna head back in with Pavel, Bruno, and Marco to continue the journey. See if we can get them through this war. Alright. Alright, Marco, go have some dinner and take a nap. Because I'm gonna need you for scavenging again. Alright, Pavel, you too. Because you guys are the active ones. Alright, Bruno, your turn. Go have some food. And just start doing stuff. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do for our shelter. Maybe we can start making booze. Hey, VC! What's up? Hope you're doing well today. Alright. Alright, so now I need to prioritize making the heater, because the temperature is starting to drop. The winter is coming. Booze. Yeah, we'll get into the booze in a little bit here. I just need to prioritize making sure that I can keep my shelter warm. But yeah, I'll show you guys how you can make booze in this game. And how you can use it as a bartering tool. Can I upgrade it? No, I need a thermoregulator. I thought I had one already, but maybe I didn't. Oh, because I think I needed one to make this. I'm willing to bet that's where my thermoregulator went, because it's like, I swear I made one last time. Otherwise, it looks like I've got the material. What do you need it for? The thermoregulator, it is a tool used to upgrade a couple of the shops that you can make in your home base. Aha! That's where my thermoregulator went. I knew it. Alright, let's make that heater. Hey, Crevice! About to post a new sketch on the Discord. Nice. Hey, chat works for me again. Hey, Ice! Yeah, I'm not really sure why it wouldn't have been working for you. No, the booze. I mean, you don't need it for anything in particular. It's just something really easy to make that you can use as trading fodder. So that you can get the stuff that you actually want. Alright guys. Moonshine Lesson 1. Let's learn how to make booze. Alright, Bruno. Head up there, buddy. We got some booze to make. So you go over here to the moonshine still, and you need water, sugar, and fuel. You can make up to 5 bottles of moonshine at a time. So what Bruno here is going to do is he's going to set everything up. Takes him a little bit. And then we have to wait a few hours. And that timer's gonna go up, gradually increase. IDK, I couldn't see the chat or anything I typed. Weird. That's really weird, Ice. But yeah, after that, then Bruno can go pick it up and we can go to the distillery to turn it into a 2-for-1 special. And have distilled pure alcohol. Pretty easy. Yeah, I'm actually gonna wait this day out so then I can start turning this into distilled alcohol. I've ended up with 2-3 dozen bottles of it at a time. It's like really easy. Alright. Yeah, and everybody's fed, so there's really nothing else I can do. Alright. Doo-doo. Alright, well at least I got the heater done. That's what I wanted to get done. Alright, so we're almost done. And if you actually go click it before it's done, there will be some voice lines. Like, just let the yeast do its work. Like, we have to wait. There we go. And I can go over here. And you need filters to turn them into pure alcohol. So I'm actually going to go have Bruno make some, because I've only got one and I need 5. You need 1 filter for each bottle of moonshine that you have. And I don't have the components. Never mind! Ignore me! Let's just move on to the night. Posted one of the simpler sketches I've made. Next one isn't going to be so simple. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Yeah. So now new stuff has opened up on the map. Yeah. Alright, Pablo, you stay up. And there's the hotel. There's a couple variations of this one as well. Actually, no, let's just grab the crowbar. In case we need it. It says there's a harmless lunatic, but you never know what he's gonna do. And then if I don't end up needing the gun, I can just drop it somewhere in my scavenging pile. Alright, let's just make sure this is a spot that I can dump into. Because sometimes that's just garbage. Yeah, that's just garbage. This might be, though. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave that alone. Let's take a look here. Yeah, let's open up this door. Interesting. Hey, Grandlord! Welcome in, dude! Hope you are well. Hope everybody's well out there. Alright, let's peek here. Ooh! Can I get over there? Yes. Alright, I will take what's in there. Thank you. Ooh. Good stuff. Yeah, because I don't know where the guy is, so I'm gonna... Oh, he's up there. Wait a minute. He can't jump back up there? Oh my goodness. Never mind. It's like you jumped down, you figured you'd be able to get back up again. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to dig through the rubble. In the meantime, guys. Take a coffee break. What map is that? This is the hotel. There's a couple variations of this map as well. I don't know if when you were here last time, Crevice, but most of the maps have a couple of variants. The hotel in particular has a couple of them. Like, one of them you start on the left side, like I did, and there's just a harmless lunatic here. There's another one where I think there's a group of guys that are willing to trade. I'll be back. Time to sketch. Oh, okay. See you later, Crevice! It's so annoying how long these take to get through without a shovel, but maybe it would have been wise to make a shovel at the beginning of the game, but it's not really a big deal, though. Alright, get that one, and then I'm just gonna dump down here in that little spot. Just so I have more carry capacity, because I am also carrying a gun, should I need to use it. Yeah, if you have the ability to send your scavenger out with a gun, I would strongly advise that you do so, especially if the map says either caution advised or danger, especially in danger. Caution advised, it kind of depends. Oh, what's this? Oh. Okay. Can I jump up here? Yes. Can I look at this cupboard? What's in there? Anything? Eh. Might be useful. Let's see. Oh, there's something here. Is there anything of interest? There's a little bit. Alright, let's head upstairs, because there's something in here that's got that little theft symbol on it. It's probably medicine. And it pretty much is. Well, I will take it. Alright, Marco, go home. And you can use the run to exit button for a couple different purposes. You can have your survivor literally run to the exit, or you can use it as a way to get them to your dump off point faster. Which is what I just did. Actually, I might still need that crowbar, so I'm gonna pick it back up. Alright, Marco, head back upstairs. We gotta explore as much of this hotel as we can. Hopefully the lunatic does not try to attack me, but if he does, he will be met with a swift demise at the hands of my assault rifle. Alright. Let's grab that wood. Actually, Marco, be careful. Start sneaking around. Yeah, I think he was over here. That's where I saw him last when I was in the basement area. Nice. Lots of components. Alright, Marco. Back down you go. Yeah, that might be the last trip we're gonna be able to make because of the time. It's about 3 a.m. So I think I'm just gonna make that my last trip. Yeah, I think I normally wouldn't leave my tools behind, but I think I'm going to, just so I can grab more stuff. And then I don't have to bring it back with me later. I'm gonna grab more components because I want to make more booze. At my home base. Alright, cool. Marco's back safely. Oop. Marco, get over it. Alright. Yes, yes, Pavel. You have the right train of thought. Alright. Oh yeah. Bruno, go make a few more filters. We're gonna make some booze. Well, some distilled booze. Alright. So we're just gonna let Bruno make those, and then we can head upstairs to the distillery and make the distilled booze. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna be Franco Day or not. It might be, because we didn't see him yesterday, but... if not, it's not a big deal. We still got plenty of that hotel to raid and get through. Alright, so now Bruno can head upstairs to the distillery on the second floor and make distilled booze. Ta-da! It's gonna take him a little while, but it's fine. Yeah, if Franco doesn't show up by noon game time, I'm gonna skip and go to the night so then I can go back to the hotel. Oh, there he is! Speaking of which. Alright. Bruno, head downstairs. Let's see what I can grab off of Franco. Hey, buddy! Sup? What do you got? I will gladly take your sugar and your water, as well as your mechanical parts. Because I need all that stuff. Just figure out all the junk that I can give him. Yeah, I'm still gonna get rid of the junk first, before I start getting into anything more valuable. Alright. And I still got those other 3 bottles that I can give him. I'm gonna need a lot more wood. Cool. Thanks, Franco. Alright. So now the alcohol. I have 1 more bottle. At least as of yet. I'm still making the other 10. I can get a decent amount out of them. I don't need anything else, though. So I think I may just send him off. Thanks, Franco! Alright. Now that Franco has come by, I'm just gonna end the day to speed it up. And send Marco back to the hotel. Alright, Marco. Grab your goodies and let's head back up and continue. Oops. Yeah, because I'm going to need a lot of wood once the winter hits, of course, because it's going to be very cold. And I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but if you double-click or rapidly click, your character will start running to wherever you clicked at. What would you guys do if it was just 4 of you trying to survive in a war-torn city? That would be that's an interesting question, Grand Lord. Like, 4 of who? Like which 4 people are we talking about? Like me? Like, just so I can better answer the question. Like, if it was just, like, me, Arcor, I'm just trying to think. I mean, you gotta do whatever you can. If it was me, my brother, and, like, my parents, then they're not gonna get their cigarettes. They're not gonna trade any of our stuff just so that they can smoke. That's a definite. Because they are lifelong smokers. They're just gonna have to give that up. Because we're not gonna waste any of our valuable stuff on their smoking habit. Me, you, Diamond, and say Arcor. Okay. Well, pretty much the same deal. Like, we would have to band together in some form or another. We need somebody who can lead the group, somebody who can make kind of the executive decisions. If the group cannot come to a consensus, that is. Democracy would be the key. Like, the group ideally should be able to make decisions together because it's going to impact the entire group. But we might need somebody to step up and say, you know, we can't do this or we have to do this, despite what the group says. Or despite what the group thinks we should do. You know, stuff like stealing, breaking into places, or, God forbid, murder. Like in this game often depicts. Basically anything that you obviously wouldn't normally do when it's not a war-torn situation. And never going out alone at night, because that's a death sentence in this kind of situation. The game, obviously, is another story, but you cannot send 2 survivors out at once, but realistically, employ the buddy system. If this were a real-life scenario. Like I said, especially at night, because that's the time where most crime happens, just period. Even in non-war time, crime is a lot easier at night. Because it's less likely that you're going to get caught. Hi. Let me into your fridge. Hi. Thanks. Thanks for leaving your fridge completely open and exposed. Alright, so now my crowbar has been used so much that it's cracked. So now I'm gonna head back to my... Oh, come on. Marco, you can get around the rubble. Come on, buddy. There we go. And sometimes you have to kind of guide your character around a bit. Man, you legit took all the stuff in his fridge in front of him. I did. Intentionally. Because I need his stuff. He's just a harmless lunatic, so he's not gonna hurt me. And that's another thing, like, tying into Grandlord's question, like, what would you guys do if it was 4 people trying to survive in a war-torn city or country? Like, you gotta do what you gotta do, even if it's something that you wouldn't normally do. If times were not as dire as it is for these guys. Desperate times call for desperate measures, as they say. And it's completely legitimate. Alright, this is the last spot to search, and then the map is clear. Alright, Marco. Back up you go. Because we gotta get back to our spot where all of our crap is, so then you can start taking it home. But yeah, it's... Like I said in the last stream, this game is actually pretty realistic. In that respect. Alright, let's grab all the junk first. I know we just had Franco, but let's just gather it all up. Just grab that sugar. Alright, we can come back for the rest over the next night or two. There we go. Alright. Thank you, Marco, for your crazy high carrying capacity. Although, there is one survivor in the game that can carry even more than Marco. That guy's name is Boris. He is a guy who used to work in a warehouse before the war, but his foot got trapped under some rubble, so he can't move as quickly as the others, but he can carry the most. Yeah, Bruno, how we got the supplies is less of our concern. We just need to live. We can cry over stealing once we get through this mess. And for those of you who were here last time, I mentioned that around day 17 or so, other survivors can start coming to our base. You don't have to accept them, you can turn them down. There are some characters that I do turn down in a heartbeat because they are useless. Their skills contribute absolutely nothing, or very little, to the shelter. And some of them are kind of niche, where they only fit in a very specific role. So like if Boris comes by, I'm gonna turn him down because I've got Marco, but if I didn't have Marco, I would take him. And Marco can move faster. We'll get there once we get there. Hopefully we'll get one. In the meantime, we can have Bruno head upstairs and grab the distilled alcohol that he made yesterday. Okay. Perfect. And now we've got 11 bottles of distilled liquor. If someone coming to the door is another survivor, they will have the little flashlight around their body, kind of like how you see with Bruno here. The area around him is kind of bright. Kind of like a flashlight. So we'll see. Peek over. Not quite. Yeah, if nobody comes by noon, I'm gonna fast forward. Okay, doesn't look like it's happening yet. It'll happen soon, though. Alright, Marco, head back in and go grab some more stuff. Alright. Let's grab the mechanical parts. Yeah, we'll grab the components this time around. We'll grab the wood next time. Alright. Go home, Marco. Bye-bye. Alright, one more night and I think we'll be able to get everything of use. There's gonna be a few scraps of wood left, but we'll be alright, though, without it. Yeah, Marco brought back 5 tinned cans of food. I now have 6, which is enough to get me through 2 feeding cycles. Speaking of the feeding cycle... Excuse me, we're rich. Yep. Unfortunately, there's no gold in this game. It's literally just whatever resources you pick up. So with the feeding cycle, I can go over that briefly. I may have mentioned it last time, but in case I didn't, on odd numbered days, the hunger meter will increase by 1. Well, kind of. So, I fed them yesterday on day 17. It is now day 18. They are hungry. Day 19, they will still be hungry. However, if I do not feed them tomorrow, day 19, starting on day 20, they will progress to the very hungry state. If I do not feed them by day 22, they will be starving, day 24, extremely starved, and then the next phase is death. Characters can survive about, I believe that's 9 in-game days from the last feeding, and then they will die. So you do have time, but don't waste it. Don't take it for granted, because if you forget to feed them, or if you don't have enough food, then your dudes are just going to die. And if you lose all your survivors, the game ends immediately. Okay. I need to give him junk. All the junk that I can. Okay. Maybe I'll back off on the water a tad. Alright, deal. Alright, well now I can start using my distilled alcohol. And I actually bought Franco's moonshine from him, because then I can turn this into distilled alcohol and sell it right back. And make a net profit. Alright. Yeah, let's grab the components from him. Yeah, let's literally make it so that it's exact on the trading table. As close as possible. Yeah, it just trivializes the trading system if you just have a bunch of booze. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's all I want from you. Bye! Alright, how many bottles do I have? 3, so I need 3 filters, and then I can turn them into distilled alcohol. I actually have 4 of them because I bought a bunch from Franco. Never mind. Ignore me! Alright. Alright, Bruno! Make some booze. Well, because there's nothing else to do, because Franco came by, because for those of you who were not here last time, only one of those in-game type of events can happen per day. It's like Franco can come by, but then that's it. One of your neighbors can come by, or a new survivor can come by, but so if you're somebody who wants to skip through the day and make the game go a little bit faster, that's your cue. I might be able to come back one more time and grab the wood. Okay. Alright, day 19. Not bad, not bad. Hey! Alright, Marco, go have one of those cans of tinned food, and then I need you to go take a nap. Pavel, same deal. Go have some nibbles, and then go take a nap. And then Bruno, once you're done with the alcohol, I'm gonna need you to make some meals out of the meat that we've got in the fridge. Alright. Thank you, Bruno, for taking care of that. Because then in the extremely unlikely event that they were to steal stuff from my base despite having guns and a reinforced door, it's basically a free win at this point. Oh! Speaking of, that is another survivor over there. But Bruno's cooking, so I'm gonna let him finish. And you can tell because of that flashlight-like appearance around her. I forget who that is. It's been a while since I've played. There are a few that I do recognize. Because I really like them. And they're really useful. Hi! And then they'll be like, we have better chances, can I stay? Alright, so this is Emilia. She is one of the more useless characters. Her trait is that she's a talented lawyer. She really doesn't help all that much. So I'm gonna say no and send her off. Alright, and there's nothing else to do. Can I make any more booze? I could. Bruno, go make some booze. Alright. But yeah, Emilia is one of the characters that, if I have her in my group by default, she actually does show up in a couple of the scenarios. I try to kill her off. Because she just doesn't do much. There's no meaningful contribution that she has. Alright, so now that we've got the booze established, I'm going to show you guys another thing that you can do. And that is the garden. It's another one of the major home improvements that you can make. Because it allows you to grow herbs, and once you upgrade it, vegetables. So I'll show you guys how that works. Once Bruno makes it. Alright, so that's the vegetable garden. We need to upgrade it, though, in order to make vegetables. And it does take longer, but you can use those vegetables to make better meals. And as you can see here, we need a heat lamp, which we need to go over. Marco, how are you depressed? What's wrong with you? It just doesn't make sense. You know, let's show you guys what happens when you make them drink. Come here. Marco, go grab a bottle of booze. So you can send him over to the fridge if you've got alcohol. And then they start stumbling. And saying funny things. And then they'll disobey you. And be like, nope, I'm not in the mood for that. Look at Marco, he's just... Sit in the chair. Yep, so he's like just stumbling around. It's kind of funny. And he's all happy-go-lucky. Marco, sit in the chair. No, there is not, Marco. There is not something more interesting to do. Sit in the chair. Nope. Alright, so now we've got the vegetable garden. So with water and 72 hours worth of time, we can make vegetables. If you're running low on water, either through making a lot of booze or just making a lot of meals and all that, you can make a rainwater collector, which is a very useful tool. And you need filters, but you can then basically have infinite water. So I'll put it over here by the vegetable garden. You could honestly have like a bunch of these, but you really don't need more than like 1 or 2, realistically. Because otherwise you just don't have enough components to make filters to run them all. And you need those components for other things, too. But I do have one leftover filter, so I can kind of show you guys how it works. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. So then what you do is you click on it, you have a filter, it'll make 4 units of clean water. You just put the filter in there. Takes a sec to set up, takes a few hours to run, but then you got water. Ta-da! Alright, there's nothing else to do. And because Marco is drunk, he cannot do anything, so I'll have Pavel go back into the hotel and grab the rest of the wood. I think his inventory might be big enough to grab it all. If not, it's gonna be really close. Huh. Like I thought. Very close. Alright, head back home. And now we can start going to other locations, because we're gonna need more stuff. Excuse me. You didn't steal anything, Pavel! Oh god. And this is where a spiral can start. It's like, for whatever reason, if you put stolen property in the area with non-stolen property, it seems to, like, I don't want to say contaminate it, but that's kind of what ends up happening. And the rainwater collector will function overnight, as will the alcohol maker. So now we have that water, and we can make vegetables. We can go ahead and plant the seeds. It'll take 3 days, but then we'll have enough stuff. Pavel, you need to go to bed, buddy. You're not in the mood to go to bed? Okay. Alright. Pavel, buddy, go to bed. There isn't, buddy. I mean, there's nothing... I guess he won't go to bed. He's going to sleep on the floor. Alright, Pavel, your funeral, buddy. Alright, so this is another one of our neighbors. Oh yeah, and this is another one of those things that can help your people feel better. I'm just gonna do the give me a sec thing, just so I can check over stuff really briefly. Okay, Marco, go. Save people from the collapsed building. Alright, let's end the day here. Yeah, this is one of those scenarios where I may actually have to stay home because I don't want to run the risk of getting raided. So I'm actually gonna stay put. Alright. Alright. Bruno, yes, I know you are hungry and you are tired. Alright, Marco, go get yourself some food. But yeah, 8 vegetables is enough to make 16 meals, which is a lot. It's well worth it, though. You just need the raw meat. Speaking of raw meat, there is actually a way that you can generate raw meat in your base. And that is by setting up rat traps. Yeah. So you can set these up. The game only allows you to have 2 of these in your base. Alright, and then you walk up to it. You need either fertilizer, raw food, or tinned food. Do not use your tinned food on this. That is a waste, massively. And then, so I'll stick some fertilizer in there. And then that's just a matter of waiting. I've read that at max it can take up to 4 days for it to generate food, but it doesn't usually take that long. I think it's between like 1 and 3 or something, realistically. Well, Pavel is setting up a rat trap, so I'll get to you in a sec, Franco. He will stick around for a little bit, so you don't have to worry if you can't get to him immediately. Alright, Pavel, set that up. And the character doesn't know how long it's going to take to get stuff. So I'll just send Pavel by the door. Alright, let's make a deal with Franco. Cool beans. Alright. What do I want? I want all of your consumables. I pretty much want everything you have. Alright, let's keep going. Oh. There we go. Yo! Hey, Shiki! Sup? Welcome in! Hope you're doing well today. Alright. How much can I get out of him? Because now I've got 40 consumables. I'll be good, or fuel, so I'll be good for a little while. Yeah, I mainly need it for the winter time. Yeah, maybe I'll grab some raw food from him. Actually, I'll take the raw food. Well, he can keep the raw food. I'll take the components, and then I can make filters and stuff for alcohol. Yeah, because then that's all the distilled alcohol that I got. Alright, Pavel, you're done for the day. Oh, Marco. Nice. Oh no, that's Bruno. Alright, what do I got? I have 4 bottles of booze. So I'm gonna make a few filters and go turn that into distilled alcohol. Hey, Marco. Good stuff here, buddy. It's pretty cold today, but I'm doing okay. You? I'm doing pretty good. Continuing the campaign here. Hey, Gregory! My father just came back with my Valentine's gift. Guess what it is? Is it the stereotypical box of chocolates? I'm actually not a massive fan of chocolate, guys. If you were to ask me. I am not a chocolate kind of lady. I'm just not a sweets person in general, really. I'm more of a salty snacks kind of lady, so like your chips and your pretzels and stuff like that. He got me a fishing rod. Nice. We have enough candy in the house and I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate. Nice that he got you a fishing rod though, dang. Good stuff. You too, huh? I've always been Team Vanilla / Chocolate Mint. Though I'm not too fond of salt's sensitive sense of taste and smell. Yeah, I can feel for that. I can definitely feel. Alright, so now I can start venturing out elsewhere. Now that I've got Marco back and he's good. Yeah, the warehouse is gonna be tricky to do. But I'm gonna well... yeah, it's actually pretty risky. You know, let's give it a shot. Let's send Marco in. Actually, I'll give him the shotgun. Well... no, I might need range. I'll take the rifle. Yeah, even the weakest paint causes me headaches. Seasoned food causes me nausea, even if it smells good. Too much sensory overload. Yeah. I feel ya. There are some smells to me that are really overpowering, and I think I got it from my mother. She's really sensitive to perfumes and really strong smells of that nature. Okay. Sucks too because I want to be able to appreciate smells without feeling sick. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel you. Spicy smells really get my nose to... yeah, smell of spice is really triggering for me. I do not like the smell, or taste for that matter, of really spicy things. Anyways, I'm gonna hold off on the sketching. Gonna make some custom fonts for Limbo, Lust, Gluttony, etc. This will be fun. Nice! Alright, I'm gonna wait till that guy goes upstairs. And then I'm gonna just bring out the knife. And try to knock this guy out. Looks like I might need the gun. Oh, shoot. I did not realize that. Alt F4. You can't actually cheese this if you do hit Alt F4 fast enough, or if you... if you're on your iPad and you close the game. You might actually be able to save your character from death. I'm gonna see if I did it fast enough. Yeah, I did not realize it was gonna go that badly. Didn't get him fast enough. Yeah, you have to do it really quickly. Looks like I missed it. Yeah, I think once it hits the loading screen, it's too late. Alright, so now I've only got 2 survivors. Yeah, maybe it was not the smartest decision just to send Marco in with the knife. Maybe I probably should have had the assault rifle knife combo out, so then... Because he couldn't even shoot, he just kept getting stunned. Like... Maybe I should have brought the shotgun too, maybe that would have been a smarter idea, but... Yeah, normally I'm able to prevent that from happening, but... Now it would be useful to have a more combat-oriented survivor, but... And it actually does affect the end of the game if somebody dies. There's like a little phrase, I think, that happens, but... Normally I don't let that happen. Let with an asterisk. So I'm hoping to get another survivor that's going to be more useful. Hopefully Erica or Roman. Those would be the people that I'm really looking for. Ironic that I'm a chili / spice head. Well, it's my own undoing. So is my brother, Shiki. My brother is a massive spicy food guy. I'm not sure where you're from, but there's a particular chicken wings chain. I don't know if it's national or not, but in the US, but he's had their spiciest sauce, and he handled it without much issue. He just said it was extremely spicy, but he really didn't seem affected by it all that much. Obviously, he got, like, the hiccups and stuff, but... There's been something stuck in my eye, like, all morning. It's kind of annoying. I'm always chasing the next heat wave, so to speak. Though I'm from New York, she's from New York City. Nice. Browns on Subnautica. Yeah, he's doing a vegan run, as far as I'm aware. We'll go ahead and give Ron a raid when we're done here, but we're not done yet. I'm gonna see if I can finish the game. Which means I may have to follow an unconventional tactic and just stick around for a while. Ooh, excuse me. My apologies. Yeah, there's not much else that I can really do here. I gotta be careful, because I've only got 2 survivors. I would rather have 3. Shame that Marco had to die, but... that I couldn't prevent it from happening. Head to the port, see if I can grab some extra supplies. My family has a saying in Lao that translates to, no spicy, no good. I take it you're a spice junkie too, Ice, huh? Do you like spicy things? Who out there likes spicy things? Let's have a conversation in chat. I can my goodness gracious. What the heck? Excuse me. I can handle some degree of spice, but I can't handle a ton of it. Yeah, if it ain't spice, it ain't nice. That's my personal philosophy. I like stuff so long as it isn't way too spicy. I kind of have the same philosophy, Ice. Like, I can handle it a little bit, but I can't handle a ton of it. Alright, Pavel, you're gonna be the main scavenger now, because Marco is deceased. Yeah, Pavel can run even faster than Marco, but he can't carry as much. So it's gonna take a little bit longer to search a lot of the areas without him. If Boris comes along, I might actually take him. There is one other thing I technically could have done before going to the warehouse. I had a broken military vest that I could have repaired and put on Marco, I realize. Oops. Hold on 1 second. Ah. Whoops. There we go. Not sure what just happened there, but I don't like spicy that much, but I don't know. I can handle medium spice. Hot spice I'm okay with. Never had anything ghost pepper level. Honestly, the ghost pepper level stuff just... Oh my goodness. I don't know how people can eat that, basically. But yeah, if I had repaired the military vest and given it to Marco, his survivability would have been greatly increased, and he may have actually survived that encounter. Oh, and there's a saw blade spot here, along with a crowbar location. Oh yeah, I gotta run back. Wait, eat what? I can eat stuff that has a few of those Thai chilies thrown in, and those things pack a punch. Yeah, I've actually got a video of Arcor eating a Thai hot chili pepper. He didn't even eat the whole thing. He only had a part of it, and... and his mouth was burning. We were talking about some kind of spicy food. Me? No. Not as far as I'm aware, unless somebody wants to go back in the VOD, but... Hi, Carol. There is another way that you can escape the game if you go to this guy, Carol, in the port, but... you need like 8 pieces of jewelry. Which, a lot of times, players will often sell it at the beginning because they don't have anything else. Because you kind of gotta grease the palms of the soldiers to not shoot at the boat. So it's kind of a pain. Like the small chilies? Yeah. It was a smaller, maybe like an inch and a half long, maybe 2 inches at the most. Thai hot chili pepper. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, the pavement is pretty steep. Basically, if you want to use that as your escape route for the game, you cannot sell any of your jewelry and you need to, like, steal it all. Or get it from other sources. Like, sometimes you might get it as a reward for helping someone. What's my water supply? 9? But yeah, like I was talking about, I've got a damaged military vest that I could have given to Marco before sending him to the warehouse, but I was an idiot and I didn't. So now Marco's dead and I've only got 2 people. Yeah, 3 is honestly the magic number of survivors to have enough people to have one person sleeping, one person guarding, and one person out, but on a scavenging run. Well, I remember my first experience with authentic Indian food was spicy tikka masala. The chilies they used gave me a rush. I can imagine. Yeah, most spicy food, I smell it and I have to get away from it before somebody tries to make me eat it. Like, my brother was trying to give me this, like, spicy white chocolate infused with ghost peppers, and I'm like, no, I am not going to eat that. Like, dude, really? Alright. I'm hoping to get a new survivor here, and hopefully someone useful. And that's actually another thing that I could have cheesed when I saw Emilia, is once I knew who she was, I could have said, gimme a sec, and hit the escape button up here in the corner and just re-rolled. But I wasn't gonna do that yet, but I think now I might have to the next time I get a survivor encounter. The L and I of Limbo is done. Got 3 more letters before I take a break. Nice! Funny you mentioned spicy chocolate. I've recently stumbled upon dessert hot sauce that goes on ice cream. Really? Do you have a name for it, Shiki? Because if you do, then I would like to know, because my brother might actually eat it. If you can get me a name, I would love to know. Alright, how many bottles of booze do I got? I've only got normal. I've already got distilled alcohol. Alright, well, wait a minute. How much water do I have? Bruno, slow down. 9? I'm gonna need more than that. How much do I need for each bottle? Yes, hot sauce on ice cream, totally normal. Yeah, there's totally nothing wrong with that, right? Oh yeah, the vegetables are done. So then I can come pick them up. Ta-da! Nice. Yay! Now I have more vegetables. Make lots and lots of meals for my boys. Cajon's Spicy Special Edition Barrel-Aged Bourbon Vanilla Cayenne Chipotle Apple Pie Sauce. That's a mouthful. I will have to get that down in the VOD here. Well, actually, I have it in chat on my, see if I can copy it. No? I'll figure it out. The M is a pain in the arse. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know. I'm not very artistic. So I wish I could help you, but I can't. Alright, Pavel, head out again. Yeah, you're just there to grab stuff. Yeah, I'd love to get out of the city, Carol, but I cannot pay you. I don't have enough stuff. And it's random whether or not the port will be on the map. So it's like, you don't even know. So I guess you could say you could just anticipate it, but... Alright. Alright, Pavel, run home. There's not much else we can do here until we get another survivor. Hopefully someone of use. If I can get Erica or Roman, I can go back to the warehouse and finish it off. Because of how combat-oriented those two are. Actually, Bruno, you go to bed first. Pavel, set up the water filtration system. Because I need more water to make the rest of that booze. Yeah, it takes half an hour to set up and then 5 hours to run. Alright, thank you, Pavel, for getting that started. Here's to hoping we get a new survivor soon. Alright. Come on, new survivor. Please don't tell me I'm gonna have 2 guys for the rest of the game. Because that's gonna be bad. Especially during the winter when I can't go to half the locations because it's blocked by snow. Oh, there's a rat trap that's ready. Nice. I'm gonna let the guys finish sleeping, though. How often are the survivor appearances? They're not very common. There was that one appearance with Emilia. I'm not really sure about the frequency after that. Because normally I keep re-rolling until I find the person of choice, which is probably what I should have done when Emilia appeared. I'm not sure when the next one is, though. Like if you lose somebody, or even if you don't. But either way, you cannot have more than 4 survivors in the shelter at a time. If you have a group of 4, there will be no other survivor appearances until someone is lost. Who's at the door? Oh, that's Franco, but I'm trying to see if I can let one of the guys finish sleeping. Because the last thing I need is for somebody to be tired because I've only got 2 survivors left. Because I don't have anybody to spare. I'll just take all of this. And I've got a bunch of alcohol. I don't need these tobacco leaves. Because I don't plan... You can make cigarettes with them, but they're not worth that much. Yeah, let's see if I can just get everything I can out of him. See if I can back off a tad. Alright, so that's all my distilled bottles of alcohol. Okay. Alright, that's gonna have to do. Thanks, buddy. Alright, Bruno, head to the rat trap and get it restarted. And there is actually one of the scenarios, speaking of the survivors, where it's just Marco by himself at the beginning, and you have to wait. You have to, like, hold out until another survivor appears. But the game does kind of buff you in a way, because Marco is the only one in there until another survivor shows up roughly a week or so after the game starts. If you guys would be interested in something like that, I can definitely try to pull a single survivor run. And Marco would honestly be the best one to do that with. And scavenging is very tricky because if you leave your shelter unguarded, your stuff's just gonna get stolen. So it's kind of difficult. You basically have to keep all your crap outside and, like, count how much you need and bring that amount back with you, and that's just a pain. But that's unfortunately what you have to do. But yeah, I'm really, really hoping that I get another survivor soon. I would take almost anybody at this point. Almost. Aside from the people that suck, but... or that aren't very useful. Really crossing my fingers for that one. Maybe I'm getting my hopes up a little too high, but... But yeah, if I were to go into the Steam Workshop and design my own scenario, I'm trying to think of who would actually be the best. It probably is Marco, because he is so versatile. Alright, are they gonna be done before the end of the day, possibly? How much longer do I got? A little bit? Yeah. I'm hoping it'll be done so then I can at least pick it up. There's a person in the game smithing Discord that is on Infinite 11. He's level 349. He's so OP he can just stand still without getting hit. Yeah, I'm sure there are builds out there, Gregory, that basically allow you to do just that. You can basically stand still and not get hit. Oh, I have 6 bottles? Well, Bruno, go make another filter. Yeah, so then we can make all 6 of the bottles into distilled liquor. See if I can get him up there before the day ends. To at least start it. Aha, just in time. Just in the nick of time, everybody. Alright, so I'm trying to think. Maybe I can go back to the port one more time to finish gathering what I can from there. I might have to start using the hatchet and going back to previous locations to try and get more wood. That's pretty much the only thing I can do at this point. I'm using Microsoft Paint so the fonts won't look the best. That's not really a worry, Crevice. It doesn't have to look perfect. Alright, Pavel, go have yourself some food and go take a nap. Bruno, go for the rat trap, get it restarted, so that I can get more meat. Yeah, even if you use meat as your rat trap, you still have a net profit of 1 whenever you use it. So it still works. Alright. Yep. Oh boy. Fingers crossed here, people. Yeah, if it's Survivor Day, I'm just gonna keep re-rolling until I get someone useful. Oh yeah, for anyone wondering, I have 9 days left until my ugly job ends. For anybody wondering. I am down to single digits. Cannot come soon enough. Come on, Survivor, please. Please don't tell me I'm screwed. Oh, that's just a dude. 9 days is the 23rd? Yeah. That's the countdown that I've got going, Crevice. Basically until the last night of my job. That's how I've been measuring it throughout this whole thing. Alright. Oh, that's Carol from the port. Yeah, he's probably gonna get in the way of my survivor spawns. Maybe I should not have gone to the port and met him. 9 days till my birthday. Oh, your birthday's on the 23rd! Hey! Nice! Well, no I don't, Carol. I'm not gonna be able to... Yeah. I mean, yeah, like that guy said, it's like... I mean, I'm not really a sucker, that guy's just kind of a jerk, but... Yeah, Carol's kind of a... you-know-what, so... Alright, Bruno, go munch on a can of tinned food. And then you gotta keep working on the alcohol here, buddy. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and end it. Yeah, I'm really not sure where I can go. And the only thing I can do is take the hatchet and go get some materials, but... Is this still a spot where I can dump? Yes. Alright, let's go. Alright, Pavel. Let's salvage what we can. Today's Valentine's Day, so yeah. I hear you, Monty. Alright, yeah, let's just use this thing until it breaks. Then we can pick up the wood and put it in that pile in a sec here. Oh, yep. Alright, the hatchet's gone. I'll have to make a new one if I want to keep hatcheting stuff. At least I can buy some chocolate goods that would normally not be sold on /on sale. Yeah, I hear that. Alright. Yeah, maybe I come back here again with another hatchet and finish it off. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Did I miss any upstairs? No. Alright, I'll just head downstairs. Yeah, the elderly couple is missing, probably because I stole all their stuff at the beginning of the game. Either they passed away, or they found somebody else to live with. Because there's no trace of them anywhere. Okay. I will grab those books, though. Yeah, I'll grab the consumables first, because they take up less space. Okay. Cool. Alright, go home, Pavel. Run! Why are you walking? Alright, day 26. Yeah, we're okay though. What? Oh yeah, because I went back to the quiet house, I take it. Actually, Bruno, go get that alcohol. Pavel, go to bed. You'll get over it. Yeah, Bruno, before you go to bed, make another hatchet. Because there's probably other hatchet areas on that map. Yeah, let's do that. We can also repair the broken pistol. Maybe I'll do that too here. There's one other thing that I could make that I haven't yet for the shelter, and that's a radio. It can give you some, like, current events in the news and, like, weather updates and things like that, but it's not strictly necessary. Maybe I'll see if I have enough stuff to make one. I do! So I just gotta find a spot to put it, though. There we go. Put it over there. I hope the Dead Space remake gets a good sale, because it's really expensive. Yeah. Alright, so you can go to the radio here, and you can tune it to other stations. Yeah. And it'll also tell you what day it is, because sometimes the newscast will be the same, but not always. I found out why I have a coughing problem. It's the tonsils. Yeah, that actually used to be a routine procedure for kids. They used to routinely remove the tonsils, but it's actually not recommended anymore. I didn't. I think one of my dad's coworkers did. There was a period of time where they did recommend routine tonsil removal because of they could get like really swollen and all that, and that could make it really difficult for a kid to like eat and stuff, and but they're actually useful for fighting off infection, which is why it's not recommended to remove them unless they are causing trouble to the patient, child or adult. Okay. Alright, does not look like I'm gonna get an event here. What do I got on supplies? I could make a filter and run the water machine. Get a little extra water. Pavel, come on, buddy. I know you're depressed, but we still got stuff to do. Oh, and to go into Grandlord's, thing earlier about, you know, what would you do if you were in a situation like this, that's another thing that you gotta consider, is the mental health of the members of the group. And it's like, even if people are just like, screw this, kind of like how Pavel was, it's like, you still have to push them to do what they need to do. Yeah, you kind of have to look past the emotional toil of a situation like this, and you just have to... Yep, because he's delaying the implementation. So this is what can happen to your depressed characters. There is one more emotional state called broken that can also afflict your characters. If a character is broken, they cannot do anything. I mean, it is Monty, but is it the most realistic option, or is it, like, actually the best option? No. But... I mean, it is, but... Are most people going to do that? No. Oh, I guess that was it. Never mind. I still have mine. I mean, I'm not sure why you would do that, Monty, but... Oh, actually destroy this with the hatchet. I'm not sure why that would be your first option. I mean... Yeah, most people are not going to do that unless the situation becomes... like, extreme. Alright, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for another survivor. Oh, I'm really hoping they show up soon. $184 runs and have a nice death. Nice. RoboQuest is doing well. My main is the engineer. I've played with the engineer a little bit, and I do like his little turrets. What engineer in a game would be without turrets, guys? Let's just be honest. Okay. Keep my eye out on this side of the map. Hoping that I'll get another survivor. Normally they come relatively early in the morning. Before the noon mark. Yeah, I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I'll get someone. And something that I really like about this game is the pencil effect that's been in the background. Like, it's just really... It's a very detailed game. Alright, Pavel has rested. Alright, so the shelter's good. What good will it do? You're just sitting in a chair, Pavel. What? What do you mean, what good will it do to sit in a chair? Like, you're hilarious, buddy. See if I can make another sofa. can I put it over here by the heater? Yes. Just so that I can have somebody stationed there. Yep, doesn't look like it's gonna be a survivor day yet. Goodness. Yeah, maybe I'll run the water machine again before I end the day off. Quick, make a filter and run it. Because I'm gonna need to make full meals soon, because I'm running out of tins. I like to use the tins first, because that gives me time to build up my other resources to make full meals. Yeah, I've only got one more feeding cycle to do that with. In the hopefully, God forbid, event, these are the only 2 survivors that I have for the rest of the game. I think this might actually be enough food once I make them all. Alright, looks like the fighting is clear. Yeah, let's see if there's anything I can hatchet in the gas station area. I don't know if there is. It's probably not going to be that much, but at least if I can get something out of it. Hopefully this wasn't a complete waste of a trip. Yeah, it's just a rat. Yeah, there's nothing. I thought maybe some of these wooden things I'd be able to... Oh. Huh. Alright, well, nothing else to do there, I suppose. Alright, so now this is the winter phase. Now it is very cold. So now I have to get fuel in the heater and maintain it. The heater can hold up to 6 at a time. And you'll notice with the rainwater collector, because of how cold it is, we can't use it. But we can get snow from outside and melt it. And there's this fun little thing out here that if you send one of your guys, you can make a snowman. But I'm gonna make sure my guys are... Oh, jeez. Bruno! I can't click on him. Bruno, go get some medicine. Oh, both of my rat traps are done too. Nice. And if you have any excess meat, you can also trade it to Franco. It's not worth that much, but... Oh, come on. Thought the bar was full. Dang it. Alright. Let's go ahead here and reset the rat traps. Alright, set it back down. Get it started. Alright, Bruno, go to bed. And then Pavel, when you get up, let's go make that snowman. Do. Well, actually, how much water? I need a couple more units. Alright, Pavel. If you want to make a couple of filters here, buddy, we can grab some snow. And have it ready for Bruno to brew some more beer. Okay. Go grab that. Yeah, grab the snow. And then to make the snow into water, you gotta come here to the stove. Yeah, it actually takes less time than the rainwater collector, so this is the time, if you have the material, to really stock up on the water. Let's see, how many filters can I make? Each one takes half an hour to make, and I've got 5 hours left in the day. Well, 4. I can make 8 of these. Yeah, I'll take the hatchet. I'll have to join voice chat one of these days. Yeah, if you want to, Shaky. Totally up to you, though. Oh, did I forgot the hatchet, didn't I? I did. I am a dummy. Alright, Pavel, leave. I was gonna be running around knocking stuff out with the hatchet, but I forgot to bring it. Well, that's a goof. Never mind, failed expedition. That is another day done in the game, though, which is fine. Alright, boys. Alright, Bruno. Yeah, I should have all the filters. I do. Alright, so as soon as one of the boys wakes up, I'm gonna have him make a bunch of water after refilling the heater. Ugh. Da-da. Yeah, I may not skip a couple of days. Whoops. Pop will go back to bed. Oh, that's Franco. Perfect timing. Let's see if he's got water. Or sugar. Are we gonna try it or what? I just opened it up, man! Chill out, give me a minute. I don't need consumables. He doesn't have any water. Alright, well... At least I can grab a bunch of components off of him, though. I mean, I don't really have any junk, aside from my alcohol production endeavors. I don't really need the parts anymore, but I will grab that sugar. Or try to, at least. Well, I want to sweeten the deal in my favor, Franco. Alright, I think that's it. Thanks, Franco! Alright, looks like Bruno's gonna be the one making all the water. Which is fine. Let's wait until he wakes up. Alright, Bruno. Go get a bunch of snow. We need water. And we need lots of it. It's gonna take about 2 in-game hours to do this. Then once Pavel wakes up, I'll go... Oh, speaking of... Get the heater refilled to capacity, then just have him sit. Try to keep my guys from getting sicker. Because then once the winter passes, I can start trading my pills as if they were trading fodder. I've been saving them specifically for this event. Alright, Bruno. We need lots and lots of water. Thank you, Pavel, for keeping it stocked. Alright, now... I'm actually going to remember to bring the hatchet. Alright. Let's go. Let's see if there's anything that I can destroy with the hatchet. Anything of value. Unless there isn't any, which would kind of suck. Is there nothing I can hatchet in this place? Hi! No. There is nothing I can hatchet in the hotel. Absolutely nothing. Alright, well, I guess I gotta look elsewhere then. Alright. Guess I gotta look elsewhere. Alright, day 30. Don't worry, Pavel. There wasn't much you could do about it. There was just nothing to use the hatchet on. Not on you, man. Let's see if I can get that snowman project done. Because I think now I've got enough water that I can make a bunch of booze. Indeed I can, but I also need meals. So maybe I'll make the one batch of booze and then use the rest of the water to make food for my boys. At this point, we're getting to be kind of the last... Some scenarios last longer than others, but... Who's that? Is that another survivor? No, because there's no flashlight. Ah! It really is just gonna be these two guys for the rest of the game, isn't it? Yeah, most of the scenarios last a good chunk of time, some longer than others. This scenario, I believe, is somewhere in the 40 to 45 range, day-wise, so we're down to the last 25% or so. A couple of the scenarios are shorter, they're maybe like 20. Those are usually the ones where you start in the winter, and there are a couple of those. Yeah, let's see if I can get the boys to sleep. Get them some rest. Yes, I know you need help, but my boys do too. I gotta take care of them first, before I can take care of you. Alright, Bruno, go get the door. Pavel, just go sit for the time being, until I assign you a task. Sure. I can spare one. Alright. Bruno, go make the booze. Alright, Pavel, go get the rat trap. We need food? I know. We got plenty of it, though. Alright, how many meals can I make out of what I have? I could make 22 meals. Well... yeah, I'll make 20. That's fine. How much water do I got left? Yeah, I need more. If I can make... maybe I'll just make like... how many filters can I make? How many days do I got left? 6. How many can I make in 5 hours? 10? Yeah, that should be fine. I just end the day. So now what? I guess I could check the supermarket to see if there's anything I can hatch it, but... that's the next best place I can think of to check. See if there's anything. Nope, never mind. At least not down here. What the heck? Why can I not hatch at this bed? Like, come on. Is there really nothing else that I can hatch it around here? No. Well, I guess there's not much else I can do but wait out the rest of the game, which I really would rather not. I'd rather try to get something else done, but... Because I've had it happen where there's been multiple opportunities to get another survivor, but I'm not sure where the next one is. Alright, Bruno, head up. Pavel, go for the rat trap. Bruno, grab the booze. Yeah, let's just throw one in. Let's grab... Well, actually... Yeah, Pavel, just go to bed. Bruno, you gotta get to bed too. You gotta eat first, though. Oh, there's another rat trap ready. Lots of stuff going on here. But, once again, the bar was full. What the heck? Alright. So it said the cold days have passed, yet the map still looks cold. Oh yeah, I'll see if I can, when Pavel wakes up, I'll see if I can go build the snowman, just so I can show you guys what it looks like when it's done. It's kinda cute. So I wasn't doing that, because I was working on other things. Hopefully Pavel wakes up soon here. Because it does take a while to build the snowman. Yeah, I may not even finish before the snow melts, but... Hey there. Hey, Caleb! It's been a little bit since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Alright, no. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to finish the snowman. I can try. Eh. Alright, Bruno, when you wake up, I've got a couple things I need you to do. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how many in-game hours it takes for the snowman to finish, but... Alright, set the rat trap. Yeah, I'm good. What's this about? This is a game called This War of Mine. It's basically a game where you control a group of civilian survivors and you're trying to help them survive in a war-torn nation ravaged by civil war. And you can do all sorts of things in your shelter. First off, when you start the game, you gotta clean it out because there's a lot of rubble around it. And then you can make lots of in-base improvements, such as the stove right here. There's the improved heater down here, rat traps, vegetable garden, alcohol. You can make alcohol in this game. Very good trading item. You can repair guns. You can make the little radio over here. There's tons of stuff you can do, and there's various survivors that all have different traits which tie into a strength of theirs. Like Bruno here is a good cook. He cooks more efficiently, he makes alcohol more efficiently. We've got Pavel over here, who is a fast runner. He can be really useful for getting out of trouble. And Marco, who is unfortunately deceased. He was killed by a thug at the warehouse. He is a skilled scavenger. He has a really high carry capacity when scavenging, and he moves at a decent speed. So he can pretty quickly and easily clear out maps and take all the stuff back home again. And there are many others as well. But this is one of the most basic scenarios, so I opted to start with this group. And there are some challenges, and there is the Steam Workshop as well, where you can have mods on and things like that to make things harder, if you would like. Yeah, I wouldn't think there's anything to hatchet in the military outpost. And you can make a hatchet, too. You can use it as a weapon, or you can use it to get rid of stuff. Like, you can dismantle wooden objects and turn them into wooden parts and fuel components for your stove, but you can also scavenge the other locations for things to do this with, but I have not had much luck so far outside of the quiet house. And this is the military outpost. This is one of those really tough areas. I did this last stream, this area. But it doesn't look like there's anything I can hatchet to salvage for wood. So I'm just gonna have to head back home. Right now we are on day 32. Yep, couldn't finish the snowman in time, unfortunately. Sad, but... Alright, Bruno, grab some meds. Some herbals. I always try the herbals first. Because the actual pills, although they will cure your character, you don't get a whole lot of them. Alright, Bruno, go take a nap. Alright. But yeah, and then there's the home shop right here, Caleb, and then there's the metal shop over here. You can do various things there, make various shelter improvements and things like that. And every couple days or so, there'll be this guy right here. His name is Franco, and he is basically the trader. He comes by and you can trade stuff with him. Just gonna let Pavel take his nap, though. Is this the only game you play of its genre? I can't think of anything comparable to this. I mean, I'm not really sure what genre you'd even consider this game to be. Look, I'm trying to think how I would classify it, but this game is also made by the same people that made Frostpunk, for those of you who didn't know. I've played Frostpunk previously on the channel. It was quite a while ago. But 11-Bit Studios is the same group. And they're also working on Frostpunk 2. So whenever Frostpunk 2 comes out, I will be playing that, going in completely blind. I've seen the Steam page where they've given a preview of things that might be occurring, but that's about it. Alright, I don't really think I need much else. I could probably speed to the end of the game at this point, to be honest, because there's not much else I can really do. Or that I really need to do, really. Yeah, I'll just take all of his materials. I'm gonna need more consumables, because I was using a bunch of them. To stay warm during the winter segment of the game. I'd love to see you stream Frostpunk 1 sometime. Yeah. Yeah, I have played it in the past, Shiki, but I can definitely yank it out again. Yeah, there's a bunch of really great things to do there. There's not nearly as much replayability as there is with this War of Mine, but there's enough there. That I can definitely do some stuff with. Okay. Thanks, Franco. I'm gonna send you off though, bud. Cause I got stuff to do. Get this rat trap reset. Yeah, if you're able to make this early enough, you can actually make a profit off of just catching rats, but... Alright, what do we got? We got 3 bottles. I'm actually gonna have Pavel sit down. Well, Bruno, you're fine. What do you mean you got the shivers, buddy? Oh yeah, I need more water. Which, because we're out of the winter phase, I'm gonna need to get it out of here. Out of my water maker. My rainwater collector. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Let's have Pavel go sit down. And the day off. Yeah, at this point, I could just sit here. The background looks like it was drawn with how it's constantly changing. Yeah, there is a pencil effect, Caleb, on the background of this game. Alright, Pavel. Yeah, you gotta go eat now. Yeah, Bruno, go ahead and get the filtration process started. I could probably get 2 filtration cycles done today. See how many... I like how they did that. Makes it not only more aesthetical, but really sets the tone for this War of Mine. See what I did there? Yeah. Yeah, I get you. I catch your drift, Cheeky. Yeah, I need more water before I can do more. Alright, Bruno, I will have you go refill the furnace, though. I want to keep the temperature up, because it's going to take a while before the temperature normalizes to the way it was at the beginning of the game, which was in the mid-60s range. The highest temperature the shelter can have is 75. It will not go higher than that. So if you can maintain a temperature in the mid-60s at least, your guys will be okay. It's not easy to do that in the winter segment, though. It usually ends up in the 50s, but it works. Alright, let's just go ahead and skip. Alright. Alright, Pablo, go take a nap. Yeah, Caleb, in case you weren't here earlier, I was telling the guys I've only got 9 days left until my last night of my miserable job. And I cannot wait. It cannot come soon enough. And you guys may or may not have heard me vent about this before, but there's just this one girl that, actually until very recently, would spend about, I want to say 75% of shift, if not even more, just sitting by one of the elevators, and it's like, dude, there are people that need their labs drawn. Like, seriously, what are you doing? They really should have fired her by now, but they haven't. They're letting her transfer departments, which I think is a terrible idea. Because if she's gonna treat that department like she treats us, like, maybe they'll finally be the ones to fire her. Maybe my supervisor just doesn't want to be the one to do it and issue it, I guess, but I'm really not sure what the situation is, but they really just need to get rid of her because she does not do her job. She defies authority, like, deliberately. Ugh. She was supposed to leave on February 8th, but apparently it got pushed back, so now she's leaving the same time that I am, and I'm like, seriously? It's like, goodness gracious. Even my team lead was like, how is she still here? Like, but she was telling me that maybe this girl won't even make it until the anticipated time of transfer. And I'm like, does that mean she's gonna get fired finally? And my team lead's like, I hope so. Can only hope and pray that she will get fired. Alright, well... yeah, I can't really do much here. Yeah, might as well stay put. Yes, I know, Bruno. We need food. I'm having you make a filter here quick so I can have the water running when you're making booze. When you're turning the moonshine into purified alcohol. Because I need lots and lots of water to make booze. Well, I guess that one time that I ran into Amelia was the only time I'd get another survivor, which is unusual, but... Alright, looks like I need to make some consumables, some fuel, for the distillery, which is fine. Do-do-do. Oh, Franco's here. Wait a minute. Oh, I have 8 bottles? I guess I need more filters. I do indeed have 8 bottles. Well, once Bruno makes those consumables, I'm gonna head by and see if there's any more that I can mooch off of Franco, and then finally got 3rd legendary promotion on Engie. Make me have Legend Thief promos on everybody. Hey! Rock and Stone, Caleb. Nice. Yeah, Engie for me is gonna take the longest because he's the lowest class that I got. So. Alright, now I gotta check. Yeah, I've got 8 bottles, I need 1 more filter. Hey, Pavel, you're up. Good. Let's go make some more booze. Alright, Bruno, head up. Pavel, I'm gonna have you make another filter, but I'm gonna have you go by the water machine. The rainwater collector. Turn it all into booze. Or into distilled booze, I should say. Now we'll have 16 little bottles of it. Well, 16 additional little bottles of it, because I've already got 2. Soon to be more, once Bruno is finished. Alright, Pavel, keep this, keep the furnace stocked. Okay. Oh, looks like he almost finished, too. What game are you referring to? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's Deep Rock, Shiki. Yeah. Yeah, the only other class for me in the Legend rank is Driller. Scout isn't too far behind, though. I think he's Diamond 1. Indy's my least favorite class, which is weird. I really liked playing him in my Greenbeard days. Shotgun felt good. Can't say the same now, and the other primaries don't do it for me. Yeah, I can understand that, Caleb. I just love spamming EM Refire Booster on Stubby. For those of you who are frequent viewers to the channel, you'll know that's my favorite loadout with NG. Is EM Refire Booster and the nukes. Nukes. All the nukes, friends. All of them. All the nukes. Alright, Bruno, go start that. And then we may just end up skipping the rest of the day. What do we got on water? Well, I could make another batch of booze. Just mass-produce booze for the rest of the game. See how much booze I can get my hands on by the end of the game. Alright, set that up. Do the usual, head up to the moonshine still. Oh, I don't even have enough sugar! I really am running out of stuff. To make more booze. Yep, night was calm. Doing pretty good. Yeah, let's get Pavel fed and go put him down for a nap. Yeah, Pavel, go stock the heater. Alright, now you can go to bed. I'll be back. Alright, Cheeky. Yeah, it's not going to be too much longer here until we reach the end of the game. And then I can share with you guys the epilogue, and then we can leave it off there. I barely used nukes in my journey to the Legendary 3 because jumping on grenades is too fun. Yeah, I can definitely understand the fun that a lot of people get with RJ250, but I just gotta have my nukes. Gotta have my nukes, man. All the nukes. Nuke spam for the win. They gotta have it. Okay. Okay, Bruno, is there an extra filter for you to start this with? Negative. Well, let's go grab the booze, and then I can do that. Well, actually, I don't even need to do that anymore because I can't make any more booze. This is all I can get. I will, however, get the rat trap reset. Even though I probably don't even need to at this point, but... yeah, once you get to this stage of the game, you can basically end day spam through the end of it. Which is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. Do-do. Alright, Pablo, go take a nap. End day spam commence. Alright, we have reached day 40. We are in quite literally the ending of it. Basically the only build I used is Cycle Overload and RG250. Yeah, I can feel that. Let's actually check the radio, because the radio can actually give us a good clue as to when the end of the game will be. You can use the radio throughout the game if you build it early enough to give you, like, a warning. Yeah. International peacekeepers are coming. Should expect a ceasefire any day now. Yeah, let's keep this thing filled. Oh, I don't even have anything to burn. How funny. Let's grab the food from the rat traps. Yeah, 'cause my shelter's 50 degrees. I don't want my boys getting sick, so I'm gonna make some consumables to try and mitigate that from happening. I don't even need to trade with Franco anymore at this point either. It's really just if he's got consumables, and really I don't need anything else from him. So I might even just skip the encounter here. Yeah, so we're not done yet. But the radio said we should expect a ceasefire at any point. So hopefully that will be soon. I'm back. Hey, Shiki! Perfect timing! The game is pretty much about to end. I've basically just been spamming end day and hoping that we'll get the final day shortly here. Alright, Pavel, go to bed. Oh, alright. The game is over. The war is over. You've survived. And so now this is going to be a little bit of a timeline of what we did, and on what days that we did it. Alright. Well, that was this war of mine. There is a lot of replayability to this one, especially in terms of what survivors are in your group and what locations you get, and what scenarios of those locations that you get, for those that have variations to them. Yep. Marco was killed on day 21, and then day 42 is the ceasefire. Alright. Yep, for all his efforts, Marco was rewarded with a shallow grave. Maybe his wife and daughters will find it someday, on condition that they manage to survive themselves. Alright, so that is one of the basic scenarios for this war of mine. Oof. Yeah. Normally I hard reset when a character's about to die, Shiki. Because it's kind of freaky to me, the ending part of this. I actually have never seen it, I'm not gonna lie. But I hope you guys enjoyed this war of mine. If you guys did, we can certainly explore this further. There are stories mode, and like I said, there's a workshop center where we can make our own scenarios here. You guys can even maybe suggest things for me. You can suggest whether the winter comes at all. If so, when, how harsh it is. You can even design the city map if you guys want to do that. We can have some fun with it. And then you can pick a minimum of 1 survivor, but up to 4. And then you can also pick how many days until the ceasefire. Anywhere, I think the minimum's 20, and then how intense the conflict is. So there's a lot of fun that we can have with this one. Alright, well, hope to see you guys on the next stream. It should be on Thursday for the deep dives of Deep Rock. I've yet to determine whether I'm going to do them solo or group up once again. But for right now, though, let's give Reepiron a raid, shall we? Looks like he's playing Subnautica. So let's give him a hello. I will catch you guys over there.